What's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pats Talk Pages podcast. I'm your host today, Kendall. Man, I'm going on today. Go ahead and talk about this Patriots Bills game. Waiting on DJ to come up in here. We're gonna go ahead and break down this game for a little bit. What to expect? What are our expectations for the game? Me personally, I'm gonna be honest. My expectations are not too crazy for this game. I really don't think we're gonna do well this game. I mean, it's Patriots, it's Bills, it's the Bills. Kind of like since Tom Brady left years ago, the Bills have really had it out for us. So to say the least, I don't think the Bills are going to show any sympathy to us. I think right now the line is 14 points. Um, we're 14-point underdogs. I'm sure that might come down a little bit because I think weather's going to play a factor. It's a big possibility that weather's going to play a factor. I think they're calling right now for it to be extremely cold. I don't know if it'll be as bad as it was 2021 when Mac Jones went down there and we won that game. We only threw the ball like 2 or 3 times. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Or then again, it could, but they are calling for some extreme cold. It is even a possibility of snow in this game. See Desmond here. What's going on? What's up with you, bro? Hey, y'all make sure I hit that like button on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube too, man. I appreciate it, man. I'll actually be attending that game 12 minutes away from the stadium. Oh shoot, you live in Buffalo, bro? And what how they talking about the weather, man? How's the weather supposed to be? You be a great person to add. You stay right down there. Desmond said he gonna be at the game. Yeah, man, they're calling for some extreme weather for this game. So I'm very interested to see what happens in this game, man. It's really gonna be real interesting to say the least. Because the last time we played down there in some bad weather, we won the game, but it was a tight one or whatnot. And Buffalo actually they didn't play their best, so I think that 14-point line is actually going to come down. I think the weather's going to affect it. Maybe it's not. I think maybe let me see, instead of 31-10 or 41-10, they put 40 points up. Maybe it's like 17, 30, 31, something like that. I think the Bills will get to the 30s. I think they still can get there. They got a good run game. I think James Cook is a very underrated running back. What is this? His third year, I think. James Cook's a baller. They got a lot of weapons. You got Dalton Kincaid. You got Dawson Knox. Amari Cooper. Which is weird. They put all those points up last week in Detroit. Amari Cooper had 0 catches. He didn't even catch the ball one time last week. So that was strange there. I think. Give me 1 second. Just a little better. Let me see. It's definitely supposed to be cold in the single digits. Haven't heard anything about snow though. Oof. See, with it being cold, it could affect the game. Well, I think it is. Now we have seen the Bills played in snow about a few weeks ago when they beat the San Francisco 49ers. And they was out there having fun that game. And it was snow. It was cold. The players even looked at cold. I think this game, I don't think it's more so going to be the snow. I think it's going to be some more of the temperature, the cold. And that can affect too, man. Them Warriors, he don't like catching balls and catching that football and getting hit like that, man. They don't. So that weather could play a huge factor in the game on Sunday. It could play a huge factor. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the players handle that. Are the players fighting? Are they ready to go home? I mean, they're ready to get to the offseason. So you only got after this week, you only got 2 games. You only got 2 games left this week. You got the Chargers next Saturday. Oh yeah, the Bills Patriots game. It has been flexed. It is 4:25 game, not 1:00. Forgot to mention that. Sorry about that. And the game next week against the Chargers also flexes on Saturday at 1:00 on NFL Network. So 2 flex. So it's weird that the Patriots so bad, but they still getting primetime games. Well, this Bills game it's in the primetime slate, but it's not gonna be like a national TV game. I think most people will probably see San Francisco or Miami unless you stay in the Buffalo or New England markets. You're probably gonna see those games. Next week is actually a primetime game on NFL Network. Everybody get to see, if you have NFL Network, you get to see the Chargers and the Patriots. But Patriots can't be doing too bad. They flex on some of their games and putting a lot of eyes. But you know why? It's because of Drake May. That's why. Drake May is the reason why. No, they don't want to see nobody else. Drake May, baby Gonzo, but nobody else. But this Bills game is going to be an interesting one. I don't think they could. Well, they probably could play worse than what they played last week against the Cardinals. Being undisciplined, not being able to move the ball. Offensive play call was terrible. Defensive play calling was bad. Tackling was bad. Playing soft. I think they can play worse than that. And Buffalo, man, they're coming off. I think they've averaged like 30 points this year. They put up about 30 points in all their games this year. I know they're like a streak of 30 points. So I actually think Buffalo, they got it out for us, man. I really think they can actually. They might even run the score, and they might even run the score, man. I think it's possible. Possible they run the score up on us. I would not be surprised. Let's see. Hold on one second. DJ, yeah. You in, bro?
Yeah.
Hold on, I can't even. You're not visible here. Hold on, I can't. Can you see me up here?
Yeah, I can see you.
For some reason, you're not in. You're not in up here. Hold
Or-
on. There we go. There we go. What's good with you, bro?
What's up, man? Hey, so I about
Hey,
forgot.
man. Yes, sir. Bills, Patriots, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me see. Got a comment. I'm curious about the temperature though, because our players do play in the cold weather as well in Boston. Yeah, they do. But I think it's more so about Drake May. Drake May coming from down south, and I'm down here in North Carolina too. Man, down south, it don't get that cold down here. It's closer to Florida weather than it is up north weather down here in North Carolina. So I want to see how Drake May performs. Does he come out with the sleeves? Does he have gloves? I think the Armstrong. We're really gonna be able to tell this week if the weather in Boston or Buffalo is gonna be a problem. We're really gonna be able to tell that this week. So I'm interested in seeing how Drake May performs. I really don't care about the win loss. I mean, we win, we lose. Of course, I want us to lose because of the draft. But I mean, if you're telling me right now we got Buffalo 2 times, I got a good question for you, DJ. Would you rather beat the Bills 1 time or get blown out and lock in the third overall pick?
Bro,
That's a good one.
if we getting
Because
blown,
if you beat Buffalo, I wish I could pull up the draft. If we beat Buffalo, we're probably gonna go from 3 to about 8, 9. We're gonna be in the jumbled up with the 4-win team. And then we might even I actually think, not to look ahead, we got a better chance beating the Chargers next week and making that. And then I can see us beating the Chargers next week. I don't picking up to do it, but I can see us win that game. On a Saturday, Chargers got to fly from LA to New England. They offense not really all that. They do got Herbert, but they are run first team. The receivers Lad McConkey, if he plays. I mean, I actually think we can beat the Chargers next Saturday. Next Saturday that game was flexed. I think we can beat the Chargers next Saturday rather than. I know we're not gonna beat the Bills this week, but would you rather you got the Bills twice? No, I don't want to hear about the. I don't care about the Week 18 one because they probably won't even play nobody. But if we can beat the Bills, mess up their season, and beat them, upset them in Buffalo, would you rather take that and get your 4 wins and move back, or would you rather get blown out and lock in that third pick?
man, I would rather beat them. Let me tell you why.
Ooh,
I don't really
okay.
care about no draft pick at this rate. Man, I hate to see us get blown out because one,
Switch
it's
this
gonna look like
Bills.
we ain't established a culture, none. Like if we get beat by them, I want at least you know it to be competitive.
Okay.
But blown out is crazy. You getting blown out against the Bills, and then you go back home against the Chargers and
So
get
you'd
blown.
rather lose the game, lose a close one, than
Yeah, I
get
rather
blown. Okay, okay.
because if
Yeah.
you get blown out in two back-to-back weeks, what you think? What
Woo.
do you think the crash? Gerard, hey, that seat gonna get warm.
Mayo probably won't even make it on the team bus, not the plane, on the team bus to the plane.
And then they got us in prime time.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
it's prime time hours. I wouldn't say prime time because everybody could probably be watching 49ers Dolphins.
Oh
Unless
yeah.
you in New England or Buffalo, you're probably not gonna see that game. I looked at my guide. I'm nowhere near New England or Miami, and they got the Miami game that's gonna be on. Look at my TV
So
guy. So it depends on where you at.
so the Chargers game prime time.
That's prime time NFL Network. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah. I mean, if you got NFL Network, you better watch that game.
okay.
But I think, get blown out, get the draft pick. or beat the Bills. Man, give me the bro. Give me the code. What's the upside from beating Buffalo? You're not going to the playoffs. You're not going to get 5
Yeah,
wins. I
yeah.
mean, you're messing up your draft position when you're a team that clearly needs blue chip talent. I take getting blown out.
I mean,
And
yeah.
then the upside is if you get blown out, get embarrassed, you might get changes, might get some firings or whatnot.
Well,
So
put it like this. I would rather get blown out because I don't think Gerard ready.
right, right. I don't either, bro. His press conference is just
That's
like, bro, he walking back stuff. He's talking over himself. I mean, bro, I know a lot of people hate Bill Belichick. A lot of people miss him, including myself. One thing I say about Bill though, he was consistent in his press conferences. He didn't like the media.
he was.
He didn't f with the media at all. And
You
see, a
ain't get.
lot of people. That's why the media didn't like him because he didn't cater to them. Mayo's trying to be a puppet towards the media, and I feel, and that's why. And now all that stuff works when you're winning. At where you can do that when you win, but when you're not winning, and you're being come on, bro. You're trying come on. It just Bill was winning when he was being for the years when he was being snarky to the media. Over time, it got stale. He started losing, and you're still being snarky to the media. They had to get him up. They had to get him out of there. Mayo's doing the opposite. He's losing and talking to the media. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you trying to be friendly, and then you going over your words, and then it's like he gonna say something Sunday when we lose because we gonna lose. He gonna say something Sunday, and then he's gonna walk it back Monday morning, or after the game. Yeah, he's gonna say something after the game Sunday. He'll walk it back Monday.
Did you see what he said today?
I listened to it. What happened? What? Yeah, yeah.
Man, I say, man, like it ain't. I get he a rookie head coach, but and I was on board of like, man, he a rookie head coach. Look what Dan Campbell did, but man,
At
we
least we
coming
saw.
up
At least we saw some things from Campbell.
right. We coming off a bye week, and you getting boat raced by the Cardinals,
By the Cardinals, yeah.
a
And
team
the
that
thing in the Detroit Lions corner, yeah, I hate hearing the comparison about Campbell. Well, guess what? The Lions drafted good too.
exactly in
Nobody's talking. Nobody. Everybody want to say, "Hey, well, Dan Campbell messed up his first." He had a good draft pick, and they drafted good. Look at those players they got now: Sewell, Gibbs, um, the corner they got, Arnold, Hutchinson, Jamison Williams, Amon St. Brown. They got enough. Like they
and
drafted
them
a couple
and
linebackers.
them
They
all
drafted good.
and them all draft picks.
Yeah, we haven't.
That's the
See, the thing
crazy
is, we
thing.
haven't drafted well.
That's the crazy thing. Them all draft picks. Like I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I really do hope it get to the point where Kraft's got
And
to
I like Mayo, man. I really want Mayo to work out.
right,
I
right.
like him.
He's an African American coach. You rarely see those in the league. I want him to succeed. You know what I
I
mean?
want him to.
But
But it's
man,
like, and then I'm hearing people say, well, it was a report out, go get Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel is a defensive coordinator. Now he's a defensive coach. He to come in, defensive mindset coach. He was good with the Titans, but I'm like, you're replacing Mayo with Vrabel. I know Vrabel has more experience, but I would go get a offensive coach. That way,
I,
because if you get a defensive coach, defensive head coach, defensive first head coach, guess what? If your OC works out with me, your OC gonna be gone. Then you're gonna be replacing them. Go get an offensive mind.
I seen people say Leon Cohen, the offensive coordinator for
I
the
like what he's done
Buccaneers,
in Buffalo. Not Buffalo, but Tampa. I like what he's doing down there.
and he got Ben Johnson out there and stuff like that. But
Well, I'm hearing a lot about Ben Johnson. He's an offensive mind, but we don't know if Ben Johnson can be a good head coach.
that's what y'all
Some offensive coordinators are just good coordinators.
right,
They're not head coaches. Like
right.
Sean McVay, he's a great offensive coordinator, a really good coach. Some like Mike McDaniel, a good. He calls plays good, but I don't think he's the best. And I like Mike McDaniel. I don't think he's a good head coach though. I think he's more so as a coordinator. Something like, I just you bring in Vrabel, who's going to be? You better have a good offensive staff that way. Because when that OC gonna leave after Drake May plays good, somebody gonna get him, and then you better have a good quarterback coach that can take over. Yeah, that's what you better. That's what you're gonna have to have. Like the Bills offensive coordinator Joe Brady. He's doing a real good job because I like how they changed their offense around last year. They kind of phased Stephon Diggs out. They went twin tight end. They started running the ball more and spreading the ball around. Stephon Diggs stats went down, and then they found out said, "Hey, maybe we don't need Diggs." They got rid of Diggs. Diggs went to Houston, and now the Bills are more. You hear I watched some of their press conferences today. They're playing more freely. They're playing more. They're more. They're having fun because now Josh Allen can spread the ball around. He got Keon Coleman, first second round draft pick. He's second rounder, right? Yeah, Keon Coleman second rounder. They got Mari Cooper, Kincaid, Knox. They got a lot of guys, and they don't just have to force feed the ball to Stephon Diggs. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to affect May bad. He'll have to get used to this. And you remember coming out, they said Drake May did have small hands. Now I think that was just a nitpick. We really haven't really noticed that, but I want to see how he performs in Buffalo. I really don't care about the win or loss record. I do not care. I want to see. I'm looking at individual performance, especially these next 3 games. I'm looking at individual performances.
I'm gonna look ahead. All right. Say we lose to the Bills. Say we get blown out against the Bills. That seat, Gerard Mayo seat gonna get hot. Then we go
You're starting
back.
to think that.
We go back home to play the LA Chargers on prime time at home. If you, LA Chargers ain't known for blowing teams out.
Nah, they play.
Yeah,
Play a little slower. They
right,
Jim Harbaugh run first team.
right,
The wide receiver's not all that size. Lamb McConkey, who he would have been a good Patriot.
right.
Man, I'm not. We're not gonna get blown out at home next, so I
But
don't think
listen,
so.
tell me, what if that happened though? That's like the cherry on top. You getting blown out in your last home game against a team that missing a starting running back. They run game and looking terrible without a
I think
James.
Dobbins comes back after this week too.
Oh well, yeah, we'll get blown out. Tell you that.
So you're saying if we get blown out Sunday and get blown out next Saturday, bro? I think Mayo's
He
gone.
gotta go, man.
He's
That ain't
gone, and not just Mayo. I think Mayo's gone. AVP's gone. Covert is for sure gone. They're gonna keep Elliott Wood because he drafted Drake. Man, I knew that wasn't
man.
easy for
If
him to
if
do.
Drake if Gerard Mayo gone, you gotta get away. You gotta kick Elliott Wolf out of there too. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mhm.
Because if you want to hire a head coach, he gonna want to bring in his own offensive coordinator. I mean his own GM.
Well, really, normally the GM hires the head coach. They do that. They get that together.
Well, yeah.
That's
You
no. The
right.
head coach don't really bring in the GM. I think the G. You get your GM first because you got your owner, you got your GM. Then the GM picks the head coach. I don't think
Man,
the
I
head coach picks a general man. I don't. I think there's vice versa.
I clean that whole house, man.
But yeah, but it's the second time in 2 years you clean the house.
I'm talking about clean, like clean that motherfucker. Get everybody. Don't hire nobody in building from last. It's just because, man. Look at all the receivers we well, I wouldn't say all the receivers we passed on. Well, we had Lad McConkey, man. That would have been a reliable weapon right there. You would have had your receiver two already.
You know, Elliot Wolf been with us for a few years. Do you think? Because that's what I was. This I called PU today. I was going to ask. Did Elliot Wolf have a hand in picking Tyquan Thornton that draft? Like, I want to know, was Elliot Wolf a part of that? Because he was been with us for a few years now, Elliot Wolf.
I think him and
Or
Matt
was
Gross
that Matt? Him and Matt? Yeah, yeah. So, like, if
because
because go ahead.
I remember before that I remember Matt Groh coming on in the presser and said he want to add speed to the roster.
Said somebody, if you want fast players, you got to draft
Right,
something like that. Yeah.
exactly. That's exactly what it was. So,
Bro,
yep,
I haven't heard from Tyquan Thornton since we shipped him out. Him or Uche ain't done nothing with Kansas City.
that's the only reason I get rid of Wolf right there. But I mean, the bright side about Wolf, you seen he was trying to pay them top receivers though.
I like that. And he got a third round pick for Matt Judon.
And look, he got a set. He got a 7 round for Joshua Uche. He been a
Yeah.
healthy stretch for the Chiefs.
Yeah. So I mean, I like man, it's tough to grade. And I'm gonna tell you why we talking about Elliott Wolf. You know what's kind of strange?
What?
Where the heck is Elliott Wolf at? We don't see him get interviewed. Now, I don't think general managers get interviewed during the season. I think general manager's job is normally in the offseason, building the team. And then during the regular season, they're kind of like practice squad additions, might be making trades. So you're not going to see Elliott Wood. Now, you
I
don't really see general managers talking like that unless you're the
don't,
Cowboy, because Jerry Jones talk
I don't
every.
even see Elliott Wolf at the games.
I see him sometime on the sideline.
Oh, you
But
do?
sometimes they'll put the some general managers, they got like a box or whatnot, and they'll show that. I don't never see him up there. I see Elliott Wolf on the sideline a lot of time though. I do
Oh,
see him on the sideline sometime during the game. Getting a third for Judon was crazy. Yeah, man, that was a steal. Because I thought we'd probably get like a fifth. Mayo should at least get to mid-season next year. Yeah, now I'm glad I like that. Kofi Ware, I like that. Hey, it's a bunch of y'all in here. Please hit that like button on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate it, man.
hey, before you say anything, he say Mayo should get to mid-season next year.
Yeah.
One thing I can say about the bright side about Mayo, you don't see no players talking down on him. It seems
Yeah.
like all the players are backing him. So I
Well,
mean,
hold on, D, because a lot of times that stuff comes out in the off season and articles and things like that. So I'm gonna hold off on that. Or if let's just say Mayo was to get fired. Watch a lot of people start coming out. Like a lot of time that stuff doesn't come out. It comes out after the season or whenever the player goes. Because you notice when Bill left, a lot of articles, reports started coming out about this was going on, that was going on, this was going on. So I would hold off and wait on that. They probably
but
wouldn't do that right now because it's a young coach. Or wait, I guarantee you, after the season, it's gonna be a lot of reports of players and media people coming out. Oh, we knew this was a mess. We knew, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna hold off and wait on that, right? I'm gonna wait on that. But where was I at? Speaking of Mayo, I'm gonna go back to this comment. Good comment, Kofi Word. Mayo should at least get to mid-season next year. Okay. Coming into this year, Vegas had us at 4 wins, right? 4.5 wins. We're probably going to get below that. Let's just be kind of say that. If we do keep Mayo, this is the bright side. If we do keep Mayo going into next year, and let's just say we have a good offseason, we go out, spend some money, sign, we address all our needs. And even if we don't address all our needs or whatnot, we have a pretty good offseason. Coming into next year, bro, his seat is going to be hot. So instead of next year, we have to be a playoff team next year. We got to be a playoff
shots
team.
to
Or no. I ain't gonna say a playoff team. We need to be like, I'm gonna try to get a good example. A team that's kind of
sneaking
fight.
in there.
Yeah, fight. Yeah, we need to be like something like, I'm trying to think of a team that's playing right now that's kind of right there on the edge that they
And I say a Denver Broncos. But
some
look,
well, not even Dick. I think Denver's going to make. I'm trying to think of another team that's on the edge of making the playoffs this year, like the Cardinals. Cardinals. We need to at
right,
least
that's a
be
perfect
like,
one.
yeah, we need to be like we have. I think next year, we have to at least be like a 7. Because I think the Cardinals will end like 7-8 win. We got to at least be like a 7-8 win team for us to keep Mayo going into 2026.
You
We
right,
and I
cuz.
think because there's reports already coming out that we're going to spend a lot of money, this and that. I'm gonna say we have to at least be around about 8 wins next year. What were your expectations for this season? Playoffs. Our players suck. It's going to take time to turn over the roster. Another good point. It's yeah, right. But I think we knew that. And you make a good point, Kofi. But it's how it's looking. They're not ready for games. They're unprepared. Receivers are talking out of them. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of stuff that's going on. And plus the defense. The defense been bad. That's supposed to be Mayo's calling card. And really, we only lost one player. I mean, Pepper's been back about 3 games now. Barmore, now I know he had a situation, but he's been back. We only missing one player really on defense. That's Jawan Bentley. You mean tell me Jawan Bentley meant that? He meant so much to the defense that you're like last and everything? Like, really? I see another good. I'm gonna say in the hunt, but yeah, in the hunt, you need to be like. By the time week 18 come, you need to be in the hunt. Like when they start putting the playoff graphics, you need to be in the hunt every week. So about 7-8 wins next year. Not
Oh,
no
but
more than 3 win, 4 wins. See, this year we get excuse me, we gave everybody a pass because new quarterback, new head coach, new GM, new OC, Belichick gone. It's a clean swipe, bad roster. Nobody, we knew we weren't gonna do nothing this year. So you got to pass this year, but we didn't know it would be this bad. Next year, expect after we're gonna make a lot of moves in free agency. I think we should have a solid draft because you can't mess up the third overall pick. You can't mess that up. So we should get Travis Hunter or a good player there. Coming into next season, expectations are going to be like between 7 to 9 wins. I think, and then you always can squeak out a win here. They might get you to 10, something like that. But I think This 3-4 wins ain't gonna be acceptable next year. I think next year it's gonna be between 7 and 9 wins. That's gonna be the line next. That's gonna be the floor for us next year. Anything less than that, if you're not fighting for a playoff spot, not saying you have to, you don't have to be in the playoffs. It would be great, but you should be fighting for a playoff spot. You should be moving in the right direction next year. And if not, I think Mayo's gone. And then it's a good possibility. Back to the comment, it could happen mid-season. If we're sitting there looking at a team that's not looking good, it could be going. He could be gone by mid-season.
Hey, go back to that last question. Let me say something about that.
This one.
Yeah. Okay. You say what was your expectations? I know it wasn't no playoffs. I was one of the ones that say you gotta be patient with the rookie head coach. But man, look at our team last year. I mean, we had the same record, but we didn't have Gonzo last year or Judon. So basically, no pass rusher, no elite pass rusher, or no number one shutdown corner. Bill Belichick still had that defense top 10 DVOA.
That's coaching.
We number 30th. We the worst defense in the league. Put it like that. I mean, you coming off a bye week, you getting boat raced by the Arizona Cardinals. That's coaching. Like you still see the same stuff. Bad run defense, no communications on defense. The
Mm-hmm.
offensive line penalties killing us every week. One good drive, penalties. Like that's coaching.
The LA Rams. Well, I think Rams good, but yeah, another good example. The Rams. Yep.
Nah, I say the Cardinals. You nailed that one.
They need to put somebody in front to help Wolf and Highsmith. Yeah, I heard that today. Like a Trey Brown from Cincinnati. I think he with the Bengals, I believe. Can you confirm that for me, Kevin? I think he with the Bengals.
He is.
Troy. He is? Okay. Y'all need a phone line. I gotta call in and talk my okay. Hey, I'm working on that. Man, hey, I am cooking up some stuff for the off season. I'm cooking up some stuff for the off season. So y'all stay with me. I'm working on some things, man. Hey, stay tuned. Make sure, hey, y'all support me. I'm telling you, I'm cooking up some stuff for the off season. We gonna really raise it up this off season. I promise you that. Or at least a cash out. So hey, the cash out right there. Cash App is Cash App right there. Hashtag Kendall Whitley. You can go support the channel. I appreciate it. Sorry you couldn't see that. It's a cash out so I can donate to the phone line fund. So yeah, the phone line coming. That's coming soon. Now, this all season I'm gonna have all that. So y'all stay with me. Literally the same stuff every week. Agree. Covington needs to go. Oh yeah.
That's the first one.
Fats Ken, you need a phone. Oh yeah, it's coming this all season. This all season, I promise you, it's coming. Soon as I say between, because we got about 2 more weeks in the season. I say before the combine, I'm gonna try to have a phone line up. I know it's gonna be a lot of free agency talk, a lot of draft talk, bro. I'm telling y'all stay with me. Continue to subscribe, hit the like button. We are going crazy this all season. I promise. I'm getting a phone line. I got a couple more. I'm doing some giveaways. I'm doing a whole lot of stuff this all season. Please stay with me, man. Be patient. I'm coming. It's coming this all season. I promise you. Y'all stay with me, and I really appreciate all y'all, man. Much love. But let me see. Yeah, Covington, the defense, and I listen. I actually thought Covington was going to be good. He's a young mind. He's been with us for a few years, but he's been a disaster. It's been bad. Like without Gonzo, I'm afraid to open my eyes and see where we'd be at.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm afraid, man, to find out like how
It,
bad would we be?
it looked like that Rams offense against us.
Oh yeah, I like the Broncos DB coach as a DC.
No, you
I
don't.
think he came and interviewed with us too. They DC coach.
No, you don't. You don't supposed to pick no DB coach as a defensive coordinator.
I really don't think one wide receiver is the way to go. We have to get either T and Travis or Travis and Godwin. I think DJ. I
Correct.
think you said it a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
Yep. But
I would
Travis and
rather
Godwin,
T and
no.
Travis. I'd rather T
Travis
and
and
Travis.
Godwin, no.
Travis and Godwin. Yeah, because Godwin's an X, right? He could be an X.
Godwin the slot.
Man, I'm tired of these slot receivers, man.
Right. And
Bro, I'm
Travis
tired
like
of all these slot receivers. I know Chris Godwin is a night, but is Chris Godwin a number one? I'm tired of all these twos and threes and all these slot receivers, man. All of them shake like Kayshawn Booty and
put it
Kendrick Bourne.
like
I'm tired of all that, bro.
put it like this. Godwin would be more reliable than Pop Douglas. And
Well,
Travis Hunter.
how can we say that? Godwin just got hurt this year, and him and Mike Evans always dealing with something.
Well, yeah. Injury might set him back, but pre
I like
pre
Darius Slayton from the Giants.
hey
I like
Kofi. I agree. I've been saying trade down, take Abdul
Barmore isn't
Carter.
100%. We have no outside pass rush threat. I think they need a pass
Ab-
rush first pick.
Abdul Carter.
Great point, Kobe.
Same thing I've been saying.
If we do not go Travis Hunter with that third pick, I'm running to the table for Abdul Carter. I like James Pierce too for Tennessee, but I think you can get him after a couple trade backs. Abdul Carter is him. If y'all know about James Pierce, go watch him. I think he's more just a pass rusher. I don't think he can stop the run.
Right.
Abdul Carter can do a lot though. I think he'll be. Imagine a line. You got Abdul Carter, you got Keon White. Because Keon White, I know he got like 5 or 6 sacks this year. He actually had one the other day. They took it back because the penalty. He probably finished like 7 sacks. I think Keon White is more of a disruptor. He's not going to flash off the screen like a Michael Parsons, a TJ Watt. He's not that player. He's going to be if you bring somebody else in, and Barmar's not healthy. He's not fully healthy. I think he's going to be even more better. You got Keon White. You're gonna have a front of Keon White, Christian Barmore, Abdul Carter. Bring back Dietrich Wise, sign him to like a 1-2 year deal or something like that. You can
And
bring Dietrich Wise
Godshaw.
back. And who?
Godshaw.
Got y'all, but he's more of a run. And Darkwa, I think he'd be better too. He ain't done crap since he's been there. But I see why he's been on so many daggone teams for crying out loud. But I really think, I'm watching the game from my TV. I'm not at the game. I'm watching the game, and I'm like, there's no pass rush at all.
No.
Bro, like no pass rush at all, man. You know, a good pass rush actually helps out the secondary. So it's surprising that Gonzo playing this good and he got out like it's crazy, bro. Jamar Mayfield, T and Travis fit so good. And I had somebody was talking to me the other day on Twitter. They said if you do sign T Higgins and you draft Travis Hunter, what do you do with Jalen Polk and Javon Baker? No, I think you said Jalen Polk and Kayshawn Booty and Javon Baker. What I would do is T is your X, Pop Douglas in the slot, Travis Hunter at Z, and I'm trading Kendrick Bourne, and then I'm trading Bourne to somebody to like the 49ers or somebody. Give me a 4th, 5th round pick. I might even trade Bourne before this upcoming draft. Get another pick. I'm trading Kendrick Bourne, and I'm gonna let Pope, Booty, and Pope, Booty, and Baker. I'm gonna let them battle it out for 2 spots. Because you can't have all the wide receivers. So you got T at X, pop in the slot, Hunter at the Z, and you really need 2 more receivers to fill out your depth chart. You got 5 receivers. Somebody the odd man now, probably Kayshawn Booty, because I'm about done with him too. So that's how would you say about the depth chart if we sign T and draft Hunter?
Yeah, they'll probably stick with their draft picks. Poke and Baker.
Let Booty go.
And let Booty go.
Oh yeah. I let them battle, and I'm trading Kendrick Bourne. I let Poke and Baker shape out your depth chart.
Nick Caley. We tried to get him
We
already.
had him this. Maybe he might come this year. Maybe because he see what we got at quarterback. Because we did play good against the Rounds. He saw what Drake May could do.
Correct.
Or Thomas Brown. Thomas Brown. Where's he at? The Texans. He was with the Texans, I think. I think Thomas Brown. Yeah, Travis or Ted at 3. Travis Hunter right now, but we got a long off season. We're gonna have some fun this off season. Hey, listen, chat, we're gonna have some fun this off season, man. Like you know, last year, the storylines was Patriots with the 3rd pick. Do they go Drake May? Do they go Lyman? Do they trade back? This year, you know what the storyline's gonna be? Is it Travis Hunter or is it a lineman? That's what the storyline's gonna be. Chat, we're gonna have some fun this off season. I can't wait. We're gonna have some fun. Hey, just because the season ends in 2 weeks, my season don't end. It's just getting started. We're gonna have some fun. Y'all gonna be with me too. And Travis, if Travis on the board, we don't take I'll be hot. I think everybody will. You got the best player available. Let's go get Tim Sellers from the Texans as a stopgap D tackle. We do need a D tackle. What pass rushers are free agents this year? I gotta look that up.
Ain't too many.
Yeah, because they don't really let them guys hit it like that. Hit on Frederick Brown with the Bears. Okay, Brown with the Bears. I thought he was with the Texans or something. Was he with the Texans a while back or something? Texans or Panthers somewhere. Receivers should be the easiest position to find with this new 7-on-7 culture. Look at the rounds. Puka, Cooper Cup, whoever is scouting the receivers is effing blind. There's a sleeper wide receiver in every draft. Yeah, but man, with our history drafting wide receivers, I don't know. You got like I want us to just take the short pick. Don't be doing all this crazy mess and taking like a Luther Burden at 3. And I like Luther Burden. Taking Luther Burden at 3 when you got Travis Hunter in your face.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Travis Hunter just won the Balentikov Award. And like, come on, that tells you right there. Go ahead, DJ.
Remember, I said this. These is top 3 sleeper receivers in the draft that I think.
Hold on, let me write this down.
Yeah, and check these 3 out. Xavier, I forgot his last name.
Restrepo from Miami.
Restrepo from Miami. J.N. Higgins from Iowa State or Arizona.
I saw him play like 2 weeks ago. Yep.
J.N. Higgins and Jalen Royals. Them 3 right there.
I seen Royals. I like him.
I'm gonna be some sleeper picks right there.
Hey, you don't like Luther Burden?
I love Luther Burden.
You wouldn't take him at 3 though, right?
Nah, I'd take him in. Look. If you ask me, I'd rather have Luther Burden over Travis Hunter with T. Higgins.
I thought about that too. I thought about that because with Luther Burden, we already know where he gonna play. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you why. He's built like Debo Samuel with Zay Flower twitchiness at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, bro. I seen some film on him a couple nights ago. I was watching. Bro, he is after the catch.
After the catch,
he like that.
It's dangerous.
He's a perfect Z. He's a Z too. He'd be a Z for us. Bro, you got pop in the slot. Hey, you just put me on. I like Luther Burden, man. Like if let's just say we was to win a game, and we fall back from 3 to like 8.
Right.
I trade back a couple spots, get Luther Burden, or I might even take him at 8 because I don't want to risk nobody else getting him.
Man. Yak, you talking about Yak, man? That dude takes.
So Luther Burden could be a backup plan if we was to win a game. Luther Burden be a backup plan,
right? And don't get me wrong, I think Travis Hunter a better prospect, but if you want a receiver that can catch a slant and take it to the crib like Jamar Chase would do, you take Luther Burden.
So where would you take Burden? Where would you take him at? Like
I think he gonna fall
15.
Yeah, I think he's going to fall between like 14, 20th range.
So let's just say we win a game and we go back to 8. Would you probably trade back some and get him?
I'd trade back. I won't take him in no top 10.
Okay.
But look, you know how these pro days and combines and all these.
Yeah, players go up and go down.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm saying people talk, we get burned, we need to get, yeah.
The Carolina-Missouri game highlights been crazy. Are they playing right now or something?
Nah. Hey, wait, what you say?
It says the Carolina and Missouri game highlights been crazy. They must just played or something.
Oh, yeah, they play like, I want to say like 3 weeks ago, 3 or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Let me see. Cash App secured. Yeah, my Cash App is hashtag Kendall Whitley. Who's that? Kofi, if you want to support the channel. I am getting a phone line soon, man. Probably by the end of next month, I'm having a phone line up here, man, for y'all to call in. Ain't gonna be no cussing, no rant. No, I want y'all to rant, but don't go too crazy now. Come on, I still got to pay the bills now. But I appreciate it. Yeah, he said the Carolina Missouri game highlights been crazy. I think you're talking about Luther Burden when he played.
Yeah, they played like 3 or 4 weeks ago. He had a game.
Okay.
He had a good game.
Bro, Luther nice. And I was thinking, I was like, he kind of reminds me of Pop a little bit, but he's bigger than Pop. Taller than Pop.
Bigger than Pop. I'm telling you, Debo Samuel Bill with Zay Flower twitchiness.
The Burden, he made this crazy grab. Oh, okay. I got to go check that out for Burden. He made this. I like him, man. He might be my draft crush, man. He might be the draft crush for me.
That's one of my favorite prospects.
Let me see. Said trying to make sure I send it to the right person. Check. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that's it right there. Let me see. I ain't seeing nothing. Yeah, it normally with Dan, I got my notifications on. Just let me know whenever you send it, Kofi. I appreciate it, man. The thing with Burton though, man, I go through my scouting reports and I look at the net. I don't look at the strength. I look at the negatives, and I think I seen that not that he's a gadget guy, but a lot of his catches came from behind the line of scrimmage. But when I looked at the highlights, he gets open though. He doesn't really blow by nobody, but he gets open. He kind of reminds me of Brendan Cooks a little bit too. Maybe like a bigger Brendan Cooks. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
So I think Luther Burden would definitely be nice for us, man. Like it's
but
a
you can't go wrong if you take Travis Hunter because
yeah,
if you
bro.
talking about
Travis
if
Hunter, for number one, he's a blue chip player. I don't care if he play wide receiver DB, he's a blue chip player. He's gonna put fans in the seats where our
the
brand is
man
already going down.
the man the man is a Blicknoff Award winner,
Yeah,
and people talking about he a better DB. Man, put him at receiver.
yeah,
We drafted him for a receiver, not DB.
bro.
He can play
Like
DB, but he mainly playing receiver for us.
I see this comment. I want Cal Kennard. Oh yeah, Cal. I want Cal Kennard in a Roman safety. Cal Kennard is from South Carolina, I believe, right? I think he's from South
Yeah,
Carolina.
he
He
covered the DN.
okay. We do need a like let's just say we don't get Abdul Carter, who's our backup. Cause they say it's a good defensive end
Oh yeah,
class.
that's a defensive class. Just the defensive class. Like last year was that offense class.
What's Burton? I think Burton like 5'11", probably
Yeah, about 5'11",
5'11",
6
6 foot.
foot.
Yeah, 5'11". I mainly want Hunter cause of the speed. And he's explosive. He's a blue chipper. He's gonna keep defensive coordinators up at night. We don't have who on our offense do you worry about at nighttime if you're planning for the Patriots?
Hey, this a question for you and Jamari since he said he want Hunter because of the speed. What y'all think he running a 40-yard dash?
I thought about this earlier. I seen somebody they say 4.2 maybe.
Hell no.
I think somebody said it on PU.
Excuse my language, but
I mainly
a
want Hunter
four
cause of the
two.
speed. What you think he gonna run?
Wait, go back to that comment.
Right here?
Nah, I seen someone say when Travis Hunter lose people in routes,
Oh, Desmond.
the way Hunter's able to. That is insane because the thing about it, that's why I think he got the highest ceiling at receiver in this draft. The man is a natural separator.
Yeah,
He kind of remind me of Stephon Diggs.
yeah. And
And
then I
imagine
see a
him.
lot of his plays. Like you can just see he's better than his college people. Like he's athletic. He's a better athlete than them.
Man, these Jalen Pope talking about best hands in the league type stuff. Travis Hunter hands is crazy.
Crazy. I don't know what, bro. And he can run the whole route tree. He do need his route needs some refinement. He
Yeah, yeah,
reframing. Cause I can see. I'm just watching highlight, and I can
right.
see like, okay, that look. You know what I mean? But he's so much of a good athlete. Like he makes up for. You ain't gonna be able to get away with that in the pros. You feel me?
Smart athlete.
Beef from Ohio,
I
four
say
three.
about a low 4.4.
Matt center field like that D Matt road. Man, bro, we've been missing that for a couple of years now. A good safety. I'm tired of all these. It's two things I'm tired of. I'm tired of these wide receiver slots that shape all of them shape like Kendrick Bourne and Kayshawn Booty. I'm tired of them. I want to ask you number one. I'm tired of these hybrid linebackers, man, that can't cover tight ends. 4-3-2 watch. I can see that too. I can see him running that.
I see a low 4.4, like a 4.1,
4-1,
4.41.
4-1. His footwork is the best. Go watch. Go. It's Chase like.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it is.
footwork is crazy.
Yeah, it is, bro. I seen him. I think they was playing UCF, I believe, and he was in the flats. I think he's probably playing cover two, something like that. And he was in the flats, and he got on that back foot and just jetted and got the pick, bro. I'm like, this dude here, bro.
He's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, like it solves two positions. Cornerback, we do need a CB2. We need a wide receiver. I just don't think he can play both at a high level like that. And just imagine when he can only focus on just ball, right? Well, I want him just to focus on just wide receiver.
Right, right.
I want to just focus on wide receiver. That's what I personally want him to focus on. But it's gonna be interesting to see, man. Hey, man. It was good. It's a lot of y'all coming on tonight, man. We got a big game Sunday for draft position and big game for the Bills. Hey, prediction time. Who you got, man? I already know what final score for the game Sunday.
Buffalo
Give me a final
34
score.
to
Yeah, hey, y'all drop y'all final score in the chat before we get off.
34 to 14.
You was a little, you a little closer than I thought you was gonna put it. I'm gonna say, yeah, drop y'all final score in the chat, man. 34-14. With the weather, I'm gonna say 31. You said I'm gonna say 31-16. Cause we've been averaging about 17 points a game. I'm gonna say 31-16. I think the weather is gonna really. I think I do got a feeling Josh Allen throws an interception this game. He hasn't thrown a pick in a couple weeks, and he hasn't been sacked in a couple weeks. Bold prediction: Josh Allen gets sacked once and he turns it over once. That's my bold prediction, but we still lose. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to get to all the comments before we get off. Put y'all final score in so I can post it right here in the chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, his hands is crazy. Yeah, I think we got a good cornerback too on and Alex Austin. Well, you can never have too many good corners. Travis Hunter and Holt or Holt from I like him too, bro. He's straight. Holt or Higgins in the draft. You can get Higgins in the second round. We're gonna lose, but Drake May gonna help me hit my parlay. Man, bro, best case, I want us to lose, get blown out, but Drake May throw 3
Hey,
touchdowns, 0 turnovers.
Kofi, I wouldn't bet on Drake May this weekend. Them penalties and all that.
Buffalo 40-19. Oh shit. Internet probably went out for probably lost connection. He'll be back. Lost some connection. Buffalo 40-19. Come on now. 40. I don't know if they're gonna be able to put that many points up with the weather, man. Think DJ connection went out. He should. I'm gonna give him a couple minutes before he come back on, or his phone died or something. Yeah, I think 30-16. I'm see 36. I can see 30-16. 30-17 Bills. I can see that. 30-16. Definitely. That's around my ballpark. 40-10. If it's 40-10, oh my gosh. I don't think so. I think we can see 17-30, 30-16. I can 40-10. Oh my god, it's gonna be bad. I'm not gonna lie, them new unis, they might run the score. Yeah. 31-17 Bill. Yeah. I can see something like the Bills get out to like a 17 zip or 20-21 zip, but then we start getting some guard time and the score looks better in the end than it really was. I can see something like that. Yeah, 31-17 Bills. Yeah, I could see something like that. Man, hey, it's gonna be interesting, man, for draft position and just for individually stats wise. I want Drake May to play good. Hopefully, Javon Baker can get some play this game. I think he did come back from concussion. I think he said that he got into a car accident, which was odd to me. I ain't gonna say odd, but that was crazy car accident. So I mean, it seems like he can't catch a break. So it's gonna be very fun to see what happens this game, man. Hey, I appreciate all y'all joining me. A lot of y'all, man. Chat was lit tonight. Had a lot of y'all in here. Hey, you know what I always say? Hit that like button. Give me the thumbs up on YouTube. Go subscribe to YouTube if you're not already subscribed. Make sure you share the content. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. I will be back Friday night. I'm gonna do a final show, probably Friday or Saturday. I'm gonna be back. So make sure y'all got your notifications on when I do go live. Hey, share the content, man. I really appreciate it, man. And leave a comment. Like I said, I appreciate all y'all. Hey, this all season we are going crazy. A lot of draft talk. It's gonna be a big all season for the Patriots. A lot of draft talk, free agency talk, combine. We are going crazy starting next month, man. After the season, we are going crazy. It's gonna be a big off season for us, and y'all gonna be here with me, man. We're going crazy this off season. I am gonna get a phone line up here soon, so y'all can call in and rant a little bit. Like I said, no foul language, but do call in and rant. I'm gonna get that. I'm working on some things. Working on a lot of things. I'm cooking up some stuff in the lab. Stay with me. Be patient, man. We are going up this off season, man. We going up this off season. But I appreciate all y'all joining me. Y'all have a good night. Oh yeah, Thursday night football tomorrow night too. If I don't come on live tomorrow night, we got Thursday night football tomorrow. Broncos, Chargers. I think Chargers probably get that game. So hey, it's a lot to be looking forward to, man. The game this week is on Sunday. It's a 4:25 game. It's not 1 o'clock. They flex to 4:25. And then we got a game on Saturday. Next Saturday against the Chargers. I gotta see if I can find out a guy next week to come on the show. Might get a special guest on next week to talk Chargers with us. That game is 1 o'clock on NFL Network. So here you go, DJ right here. Phone died, man.
Phone died.
I can tell. But yeah, man, there's some of them dropped their final score here, man. I was just wrapping up for you got on 40-19, 30-17. I can see
2019.
yeah, I can see this right here though. 37. I can see like the Bills getting off to like a 21-0, and then we come back in some garbage time point, make the score look better than what it really was. I can see like a 30-17. I think the weather gonna play a huge factor. I really believe that.
Yeah.
Somebody said I'm not gonna lie, them new unis, they might run the score.
Oh yeah, them new unis they got cold.
Hey, DJ, did you hear about the Javon Baker said he got into a car accident, got a concussion?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Bro, I was like, this dude can't catch a break, bro.
Man, he's still young, man. This man out here.
And that's why he dropped to the fourth round, because they say he was like, I think second or third round talent. He dropped a little bit, and we got him on? It was got him day 3, right? Yeah, day 3.
Yeah, day 3.
So they say, and Greg Bedard, I got a special guest coming on in the next month. A special guest. Guest coming on. Stay tuned. Next month, I got a special guest coming on. Let the season get out of the way. That's something. Hey, I told you I'm cooking up stuff. Special guest coming on next month, man. Y'all bear with me. But what I was about to say, Javon Baker, I'm like, he had character issues coming out of college. I didn't know this till Greg Bedard said something about it. But he had character issues coming out, and boy, like it's been a roller coaster. He's doing more off the field than on the field. Bro, I seen a comment earlier. I ain't trying to make fun of it, but somebody said he got the concussion, and they said that's the most contact he's had all year or whatnot.
Oh,
I'm like, come on, bro.
These people crazy.
The Boston media, they said that's the most contact he's had all season, man. I was like, wow. Man. But let me see. Somebody say he probably got caught. Jamari said he probably was speeding or something. Yeah, I can. Bro, it's like it can't get any worse than this. Something happens, bro. Last comment. He got a track hole. But I hope we see him on Sunday, man. Dang, man. I hope we see him.
Man, I want to see him so bad, man.
Yeah, man. He's doing more off the field. Hey, man. Hey, chat with crazy night, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna probably come back on tomorrow night before the Thursday night game. Who you got tomorrow night? Broncos or Chargers? I got Chargers. Yeah, Chargers. Then the Chargers gonna have an extra 10 days to prepare for us, something like that. So get ready for that. But we'll talk about Chargers later on in the week. We're going on next week. Hey, appreciate y'all joining me. Hit the like button, subscribe, thumbs up. Hey, DJ, appreciate you, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, appreciate it. Y'all enjoy the game tomorrow night, and y'all have a good one, man. Good night.